Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Almost Live from the Stoughton Opera House. Bob Batico here, and this is episode 9, and today we have Courtney Hartman here. It is going to be an exciting show. So today is the 100th day of the Biden administration, and Joe's been doing a pretty good job, as far as I see. He's getting the vaccine out there, and here in Wisconsin, between all the people that have been vaccinated and the people that have recovered from the COVID, we're over 50% of the population. So here it is still in April. So we're hoping we're going to be having some shows here in the summer and right here in the Opera House in the fall, that's for sure. So what you got to remember is that it's still time for you to be safe. And don't be like Michigan, all right? So wear your masks, wash your hands, and get vaccinated so there's more of us, and we'll get to that herd immunity, all right? That's what we need to be. So thanks for being here. Thanks to, let's see, we have Victoria here doing the online stuff, and she'll be chatting up, and she'll be putting the donor link in there so you can make a donation to the Opera House and to keep these shows going, and also for the tile. This is the 120th anniversary of the Stoughton Opera House, and they have special tiles made up, handmade tiles that say 120 years of the Opera House. And that you can get for a $120 donation, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much. And we have Julie here. And congratulations to her new master degree, and a house manager here too. So how about that? And she's the cheering section, right? There's the cheer, that's right. And Bill's running all the video today. We have Andy downstairs. We have David up here, and we have Paul on the lights. And I better mention him, or else it'll get dark. So that's everybody except for our special guest, and that's Courtney Hartman. She has many musical voices. She can play the guitar like a ring in the bell, they say. She can sing a song, and you'll hear that done. And she can write songs, and she can reinterpret songs of others. She's played with Della Mae for years. She's I've seen on the YouTubes of her with some of my guitar heroes, with Molly Tuttle and Brian Sutton. She's been singing with Sierra Hull and did a whole album with Robert Ellis doing John Hartford tunes. And so she brings a whole wealth of musical experience. And the Stoughton Opera House this stage is ready and proud to offer you Courtney Hartman.
I can feel the ground under my feet, gently upholding me. Overhead the clouds laying low, drip like honeycomb. And I'll rise again and follow my shadow into the day, out to the end of the world, and down with the sun in the water. Oh. Every day a line in the weave, a whole and new tapestry, pulling at the thread. again. Follow my shadow into the day, out to the end of the earth, rolling down with the sun and the water. And I'll rise again and follow my shadow into the day, out to the end of the earth, where we'll burn these sturdy old clothes, oh, and lay our muscle and bones, oh, we'll burn these sturdy old clothes, lay our muscle and bones, down with the sun in the water, oh, down with the sun in the water, oh. Thank you. Thank you all so much for being with us all tonight. This is quite a thrill to sit on a stage and hear myself come back from the room. I am no speaker. I fumble all of my words when something needs saying. It only makes it worse. I heard you calling, and I turned the other way. There was nothing left that I wanted less than to say what you said to say. Send out a light from the belfry. Send out a light from the ivory tower. Send out a light from the belfry, telling the hour to go. He was no prophet, no proper lineage, oh, just a herdsman out working, a sower of the sycamore fig. And they called him Amos, a giver of the word. Once something needed saying, he put it into verse. Crying, send out a light from the belfry. Send out a light from the ivory tower. Send out a light from the belfry, telling the hour to go. If I fall along the way, let the laughter cover up the doubter. I don't need the doubter weighing in. And send out a light from the belfry. Send out a light from the ivory tower. Send out a light from the belfry, telling the hour to go. Oh, So I'll play some new songs and some not so new songs, and they're all just a mishmash, so what does it matter anyhow? It's just a joy to get to play songs. I had been to the Stoughton Opera House, but only walked up to it and stood outside and looked at it. So it's even a bigger treat to be inside. Thank you. I will have some new music coming out soon, which makes me very excited, and that'll be something. that I'll get to share with y'all. We have seen mercy rise up like a mountain, and we have seen the mountains settle into sea, and we have seen the sea swallow up 1,000, and we have seen 1,000 rise in victory, and we won't be satisfied. Sing the children, and we won't be satisfied. Sing the children of the land. We have seen clouds that brought no water, and we have seen the water fall over in vain, and many times in vain we have listened for the thunder, and many times the thunder still brought no rain, and we won't be satisfied. Sing the children, and we won't be satisfied. Sing the children of the land. There's no fruit, and we will not bear fruit that is bitter in its taste, and we will not bear a tree that bears no fruit, and we will not bear fruit that is bitter in its taste, and we won't be satisfied. Sing the children, oh, we won't be satisfied. Sing the children of the land, and we won't be satisfied. Sing the children, and we won't be satisfied. Sing the children of the land. Thank you. So, Bob mentioned that I spent a lot of years playing with a band called Delamay, and they have been here. So maybe some of y'all watching were at that show a few years ago. And I sang this song to myself the other day, and it was one that we had recorded together. And one that I had written on a little lonely trip when I was visiting Colorado, which is where I grew up. It talks about, I was just realizing how important it was to be still. And then in the last year, we've realized it all over again. So I just wanted to sing this one for y'all. It's called For the Sake of My Heart. For the sake of my heart, I'm going to wander the mountains where I was born. For the sake of finding my way again, I must be in this place alone, where there's healing in the sun when she rises, and forgiveness when she settles back down in the hills. There's strength in the love of living. behold. And can I show you a place in the quiet where you can hear the wind humming through the trees, the rustle of wheat that is dying, and the gravel beneath your feet. Let's tend to the fire through the evening and watch as she changes from wood to coal, like the memories that we keep on fighting. Oh, they burn as they unfold, but there's healing in the sound once she rises, and forgiveness when she settles back down in the hills. There's strength in the love of living and in knowing how to be still. Oh, there's strength in the love of living and in knowing how to be still. I'm gonna do just one more and then we'll have a little chat with Bob. Okay. Thank you again for watching, for welcoming me into wherever you're at the moment. And excusing my moment of indecision. These are days of disarray, and they are golden. They hold a bitter taste, but sweetness lies within them. These days passing slowly, thick like honey. Let it run over me, love. It's the mellow love. It's the mellow love. It's the mellow in our bones. These days I'm up at night to catch a silence. I turn my face up to the sky to be astonished. These days when the heart is heavy with hearsay of the morning, let it break over, blue is breaking over me, love. It's the mellow love. It's the mellow love. It's the mellow in our bones. Shoot your mind and in the head. Oh, what is that love? Oh, love is the middle love. It's the middle love. It's the middle in our bones. Thank you.
Courtney will be right back, so you stay right where you are. So next week is episode number 10. We have Kendra Swanson coming in, and well, this is a double announce. For episode 11, we have that bluegrass band out of Madison coming. The Oak Street Ramblers are going to be gracing the stage here, so please join us for that. Now, we've been here for all these 9-10 weeks, and the place has been lonely without you, but it's been waiting for some music to get here. And it's just reverberated with all the sounds we've had. And so we want to tell you people at home, you friends and patrons of the Opera House, that it's still here and it's waiting for you to get back. And he wants to thank you and the other sponsors, the Sugar Maple Music Festival and the Gandy Dancer Festival. The Sugar Maple Festival, in fact, on their website, they're starting to announce who's coming, so you can look at them at sugarmaplefest.org, O-R-G. And I know that Gina Furtado's coming this year, and that Appalachian Road Show's coming, and Robbie Folks is coming with Jack Lawrence and David Greer, and they're going to do a Doc Watson tribute. So you're going to enjoy that. And just so you remember what Sugar Maple was like, this is what it was like 2 summers ago.
A lot of these folk instruments are tools for social interaction. It's a fun thing to do, to come outside and hang out with your friends and hear good music.
Luckily, a lot of the format of the festival has remained the same. It was designed as something that's interactive and accessible, and we're just really fortunate to have so many great musicians who showed up to do this.
We are looking for the ability to connect to music, the ability to be stirred emotionally by music. These styles just kind of permeate everything. It's timeless music. I see the variety is becoming even more eclectic, which is really fantastic.
Sugar Maple is one of the best ways to hear this music because they're not trying to change the music, they're just trying to show and introduce it to more people.
Sugar Maple is the best place to see this kind of music because we have things like our Roots and Reasons stage and our jam tents where people are getting up close to the artists and hearing more about the music. And to me, that just makes the music even that much more accessible. It just expands the experience.
We're about the music, that's why we're here. It's completely volunteer driven. We get our finances half from the ticket sales, but then the rest from donations. And so the volunteers are critical and it couldn't be done without them.
It was the second year of the festival that we came. It just drew us in, and ever since then we have taken this festival, put it on our calendars, and scheduled our summer around it. it's important to stay connected with where we came from. Just the music, it hits people, and I don't know that everyone even knows why, but it's right there.
That first year that I played, I brought my entire family up with me, but we fell in love with it so much that we've been up every single year since. So this is a yearly occasion for us.
We've been here now for 15 years, and I've actually seen year after year kids starting here on the dance floor, just like jumping around, and then they start picking up instruments, and pretty soon they're playing, and we're kind of helping that tradition to stay alive.
Thank y'all. I don't know what to say. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
People like the idea of the music and the sound of the music, and they love festivals. They love to come to festivals because they find something new. They find a new music, a new band, something they've never heard before. We have to have festivals. We have to have them for the music to grow. And it's a beautiful setting here, that's absolutely for sure.
When I'm sitting out there by the dance floor and I look out and I see so many happy faces. You've got kids twirling around, you've got people dancing, people in their chairs tapping their feet, and there's just knowing that everyone working together makes it work so well.
Thank you, folks. We appreciate you tonight. Thank you so much.
Welcome back, everybody. And Courtney, what are you doing here in Wisconsin?
I don't even know.
You
What
don't
am I
know.
doing in Wisconsin? I moved here in December with my husband.
Oh,
And we're living in Eau Claire.
well, welcome to the Scotty State.
Thank you. I'm learning. I know it's green and gold and not green and yellow.
And
Except for maybe I got them backwards.
no, you got and brandy.
Okay, great.
So
We made it through winter.
Yeah,
That was
that's
good.
And we're making it through the pandemic, but slowly. So, are you planning on touring in the fall?
I am planning on it if it happens. I'm
And-
not sure. It's a little bit up in the air with other things.
Would that be as a solo or with? I don't.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know much right now.
No,
But I am hoping to play in the fall.
Yes.
I am hoping to, and if I get to play with friends, all the better.
That's great. So, where can people catch up on where you might be when you're going to be, and get your merchandise, get these CDs of yours?
Yeah. My email newsletter, I'm trying to be faithful in that world. Also just social media spots, but email newsletter is great, and I'll have new music announcements coming up before too long, so I will be excited to share that.
And they can find that, like, you have a website that they can find that on?
It's just my name,
All right.
.com.
All right. And you have two guitars with you.
I do.
As you're writing tunes, do you have one of those guitars in your hand in the song, or do you as you start to write a song and then decide which guitar it goes to?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, to both of those. I love both of these guitars, and I also have other guitars at home. I like little guitars
All right.
also. I have a great little backpacking guitar that Dana Bourgeois built me, and also an old, like 1890s, little tiny parlor guitar. They make me look like I'm a giant when I'm playing them.
Well, these two guitars must sound dramatically different. So do you when you're playing the Dreadnought, is that also mic'd, or is it mic'd, or is it plugged in, or?
Tonight it's just mic'd.
All right.
Yeah.
But the beautiful arch top there, that's always
That's plugged in tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready to, all right.
At home, my current situation, I have a little writing desk, and next to that is the little chickens,
Oh.
and so, and then the plants, and so we're in a small zone at home.
And what do the chickens think about this?
I played fiddle for them this week, and they either freaked out or fell asleep, which I thought was a great response.
Well, it's so nice having you here back on this stage again, and we hope you come back, but you better play another set if that's all right.
I will do
All
that.
right,
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Courtney Hartman, everybody.
Well, I will play a minute on this guitar. Since you brought it up. This is a note for remembering hands that held me in their care, all the ones along and beside me, the darkness in the laughter that we shared. So here's to the ones you meet along the way, and here's to the ones that make you want to stay. Like never-ending fields of summer, in their eyes I must have seen a glimpse of what I thought could be forever, or a kind of a color heaven sent. So here's to the ones you meet along the way, and here's to the ones that make you want to stay. Oh, here's to the ones you meet along the way, and here's to the ones that make you want to stay. Oh, and here's to the ones you lose along the way, and here's to the ones that make it hard to say so long. And if we never meet again, know that I still call you friend, and know that every now and then I wonder about you. Thank you. send that out to all the friends that I love very much and still haven't called. Here's another newish one. Your generous heart changed me, listening to the songs you sing about loving imperfectly, but loving just the same. Singing we can make a life of being free, and we can make a life of you and me, and we can make a life of wandering, and the wandering doesn't have to happen alone. Oh, I had begun to lose my hope, feeling like I was gonna choke, and thinking life was a cruel joke. I wanna think a better way, that we can make a life of being free, and we can make a life of you and me, and we can make a life of wandering, and the wandering doesn't have to happen alone. Oh, honey pie, come inside. The rhythm of yours fits the rhythm of mine, and we can take all of our time. I'm not running away, and we can make a life of being free, and we can make a life of you and me, and we can make a life of wandering, and the wandering doesn't have to happen alone. Ooh, laying on the floor at the back of the auditorium, ooh, crying again at the end of every chorus, ooh, singing it over and over. Ooh, let me know I was made to be a lover, and we can make a life of being free. We can make a life of you and me, and we can make a life of wandering, and the wandering doesn't have to happen alone. Thank you. Hollow me out, clean on every side, for a storyline I must tell. Follow the trail I have left on the way. Nothing more to say for myself, and bottle up the sound of slow-moving water and pigeons when they're cool, and fluttering church bells tolling the time of the day. sound of slow-moving water and pigeons when they coo and flutter and church bells tolling the time of the day and someone telling someone to stay. Sound of slow-moving water and pigeons when they coo and flutter and church bells tolling the time of the day and someone telling someone to stay. Thank you. Come along, dear, and we will go out to where the juniper grows. Build us a fire, slowly retire our bodies soft and low. Sing me a song like the mountain dew, but all that I want is to sit with you. Meadowlark whistling over us. We couldn't tell the difference. Is she laughing or is she crying for a lovebird who took to the wind? Sing me a song like the meadowlark do. Oh, but all that I want is to sit with you. Oh, sing me a song like the meadowlark do. But all that I want is to sit with you. That was one off of a record I made with my dear buddy Taylor Ashton. far from my home, and I cannot concentrate on the task at hand any better than I can when I'm alone on familiar land. This ought to be easy, is what I thought, but I've never caught a falling star on camera or kept a firefly alight in a jar. So keep me up all night if you must, through the day and into the dusk. I can't help but overanalyze and criticize myself too much, too soon. Be a symphony of crickets or a distant engine sound. Oh, I don't mind what it takes, just drown the voices out and blend the words into my mouth. Oh, whatever and however it must take now. Now the rain is driving, my hands feel old, and everyone is asking if I'm tired of the cold. I guess that I am, but my roots need water, my branches need the wind. I'll come in when I can. Just keep me up all night if you must, through the day and into the dusk. I can't help but overanalyze and criticize myself too much, too soon.
It's just wonderful. So we want to remind everybody that next week we have Kendra Swanson here. We want to thank everybody for joining us, and if you haven't donated and you think that this is the good time, you better go ahead and push that donate button and give a little offering up to the Opera House here. And Courtney, thank you. These have been just lovely songs. And
Thank you.
can you do one more for us? Or if you have more.
I'll do one more.
All right, that'd be great. Thank you.
Send you all off to bed. And thank you. You all are a wonderful, beautiful crew of folks. I hope that I get to come back again, and I'm imagining all your beautiful faces in these chairs, and you look great. I'll leave you with this one. Holy, 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 I'm wide awake, standing out in the middle of the yard. Holding, holding, holding to you. Open, open, open the floor up to walls when sitting still feels too hard. Hoping, hoping, hoping we haven't drifted too far. Don't let this one pull us apart. Don't fall asleep yet. Don't fall asleep. I wanna talk to you while the moon is talking to you. Carry, carry, carry my body outside when I get too weak to walk. Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry. We haven't got much time before we pass this whole thing off. So don't fall asleep yet. Don't fall asleep. I wanna talk to you while the moon is talking to. And the moon is watching over you, watching over me. She doesn't know a thing about our jealousy and greed. She cannot find a borderline she don't conquer and divide. She's running on red and white, and she's not turning for the night. And don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep yet. Don't fall asleep yet. Hey, don't fall asleep. I wanna talk to you while the moon is talking to. Thank you.